Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. This is part two. This is part two of the legendary Tiny Montana, y'all. Y'all gonna know there's gonna be no excuse to not know who this young lady is after we have this conversation. Part two. Y'all should know who she is after the first one if you didn't know. This is a legend, a young living legend. Been doing this. Got the 1, 2, 3 go freestyle out right now. Follow her on her IG and follow her on her YouTube. Run them streams up. She got 63,000 on one of them joints. I don't know. I gotta go back and do my research. But while we holding tight, that she go right here. The queen right back in the building. The queen right back in the building. The one and only Tiny Montana. Never get it twisted. The Carolina Trap Queen. Carolina Queen. Don't get that shit confused or twisted with nobody else. This is the original one. Here goes.
Okay, I'm back. I know everybody like, what the hell happened?
We ain't worried about what everybody talking about. What they have. We
Because
back.
my phone was dead.
We back.
Like,
What's up with you? You good?
I'm good. You already know. We back. We live.
So, your people coming in here. Shout your people out. Go ahead and do what you do. Cause I got something I want to show. Go ahead.
No, what's up, y'all? You know, tap in. That's all. Tap in.
Young Sauce, Dolo, Devil, No Impossibles.
What you got for me?
Y'all checking in with the Carolina Queen. Big Money. What up, Big Money? What up, homie?
Yo.
Y'all checking in with the one and only. While we took a break, right? I want to start here. And then, as a matter of fact, the floor is yours. I'll give you the floor first to talk about what
you tell me what you want to know. Like, I'm here for you. You know what I'm saying? We doing this thing. You know, let me know what you want to do and we gonna do it. Let go.
I'm gonna start right here then.
Okay.
I would like for you to give us some insight on who this woman was at this time in her life. Okay?
What you about to play? What you got, Jay?
The dope shit.
What you got going on over there, Jay?
The dope shit. The dope shit.
What you got?
This the dope shit. This what they didn't know. And we're gonna make sure they know. Y'all ready? This Tiny Montana, y'all.
You know what's funny about the new me? And I say the new me because I was once tiny, then I was Tiny T, now I'm Tiny Montana. But everything has a purpose behind it. You grow from one person to the next.
Look how little I was.
You only competition yourself. So if you go further with who you are, it shows. And the funny thing about that is I'm growing as an artist, as a person, and I love it. That's the reason why it looks so easy when I do it, because the journey that I'm putting myself on is just a competition with myself, within myself. And I'm always going to beat myself at my own game. So it's a journey. That's how the new mixtape came about.
So, like, where were you there?
Well, I was on my journey, like it said. You know what I'm saying? I was doing the unfair mixtape during that time. But in the mix,
Shout out to Kaya. What up, Kaya?
Yeah, Kaya. This was during the time when I was on tour with 2 Official.
Okay.
So 2 Official had me running around Atlanta, but I was already running around Atlanta. But at the time, he had a all girls mixtape that he was trying to put together, and it was me, Akbar V, and like 6 other girls. But the other girls, they didn't have no hustle. You know what I'm saying? I don't even remember their name. That's how you know. I don't know.
Right.
But no shade. I'm just saying they had no hustle.
Yeah.
So he never completed the female mixtape because of that. Because it was like me and Akbar was the only ones that was working. Was the only ones that was grinding. So when that didn't fall through, he continued to help me as an individual artist. You know what I'm saying? So we went on tour and we did like, I think it was 12 cities.
Mm-hmm.
And right before that, that's when you saw all that stuff that was going on. That happened like right before we started that tour. So I named it the journey because I knew I was about to go on tour, you know what I'm saying? And I knew that I was grinding, I was state to state, and I was back and forth working with different photographers, doing all this stuff, you know what I'm saying? So to me, it was a journey, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's why I called it that.
And yeah, okay, so I didn't want to jump too far ahead because I know, like, but for me, like, seeing and hearing you and saying that in the voice that you use, to me, it felt like such a monumental point in your career because you felt like the tone of your voice felt like you had felt accomplished. And someone had respected you for your art, and they were going to pay you for what you wanted to do. So explain how that felt as an artist growing when someone finally like paid you. He was like, well, y'all gonna give me the bag for this shit and I don't have to do this shit right here? Talk about that.
I mean, when you get that first paid show, it's kind of like, you like, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing.
This is what exactly.
That's how I felt. I was like, that's how I'm supposed to be getting paid. This is how I'm supposed to be. This is what was supposed to be going on. So I was like, yeah, I'm fucking with that. But yeah.
Where was that?
In Virginia.
What was that moment?
It was in Virginia.
What part of where? Like I'm saying, like
we was in I think we was in Richmond.
You were in 803. Okay.
Yeah, Richmond was my first paid show. Damn, I don't remember the club. It was so long ago. And then in Columbia, South Carolina was my second paid show.
Yeah.
And another South Carolina, I think I was in Florence, my third paid. I just remember them three, like, because it was like I was going. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
again, thank you so much for conversing with us. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah. You already know.
You my friend, so I don't really give a fuck what nobody else got to say. You my friend.
Yeah, facts.
You know what I'm saying? So please elaborate extensively, if you will, for those who will view this about how it is to be a female in the music business and to also be an entrepreneur.
Everybody knows that, like, being a female artist is hard. In the beginning, if you let it, get to you, you won't be able to deal with it. But, like, it's just trials, you know what I'm saying? It's like anything. I look at stuff like just stuff in general, which you got to go through in life. So that's how I get through stuff, you know what I'm saying? Faster than your average girl would, you know what I'm saying? But It's hard. You got to put your foot down and you really got to let people know, like, look, I'm here. Ain't nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? You got to put your foot down. And that's how we was talking earlier, how it came with my name, the name situation. How I transferred, like how I transpired to what my name is. Because in the beginning, when
bring
I
that
first
back.
started,
Bring that back so they know.
Yeah, we was talking about the name, saying Tiny T and stuff like that to Tiny Montana. But in actuality, my name was Tiny T, the boss lady. People was just taking the boss lady off the end and they was just saying Tiny T. But Tiny T came from me being young and little and people saying Tiny TT, Tiny TT. But Ken Carter them was the one who gave me that name, the Tiny T.
Shout out Ken Carter.
Yeah. But the boss
my brother
lady
Oscar used to manage him.
Yeah, but the boss lady part came from when I used to come in the club, like I used to come in there with one of my big cousins, and they was bossed up. They had a lot of money, and we all used to always wear black. And I come in there, and if I performed, I performed. We always was in the VIP, and I always had like 5 or 6 girls with me, and it was like 6 of his niggas with him, and we used to just be squatted up all the time. Like everywhere we went out every weekend, and we always was squatted up like that. So people was like, "Oh, you a boss? You a boss? You always in the VIP? You know what I'm saying? Y'all always buying out the tables and stuff. Oh, you the boss? They got the boss lady. They got the boss lady." So the streets gave me that name. I didn't name myself that. I originally didn't even have no rap name. I was just Tiny, because Tiny came from my uncle naming me, who raised me. So
no shit.
yeah.
So the Tiny just came from your family.
Yeah, it came from my uncle. My uncle called me Tiny because I was so little when I was young. So he called me Tiny. And that just became that was my name. So it's not like it was a rap name. That was my name.
Right.
So people just
That's
added there, "Oh, you so little TT, you know, Tiny, or whatever. And then it was like boss lady because of that, because of how I was moving around in the club.
Right.
And then I changed it to Montana because I was moving around like a nigga. It wasn't no other girl that was out here putting in the footwork that I was putting in, because I didn't see them. It was some niggas that was, but no girls. They was rapping, not taking that away from them. But nobody was actually putting their own footwork, like going state to state, like, and you seeing them. Because if they was doing what I was doing, I would have seen them. And I didn't see them, not from my city. You know what I'm saying? So when I was in South by Southwest all them years and doing all these out of state shows and Atlanta and New York and all this stuff that I was doing, I never seen nobody out there doing that.
Right.
So I was like, you know, I move around like I'm moving at work, but I'm moving at music. You know what I'm saying? So I incorporated it. Tony Montana is like one of my favorite people. So I incorporated that with my own shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, Tony Montana. And that's what I am.
Right. And that's crazy. And it's crazy to know that, because the background story is always going to be something relatable to the great artists. You know, I didn't name myself. This what my people's called me, you know, and I just
I didn't even have a rap name.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to take rap serious, so I didn't have a rap name, but people just called me that.
So, what got you into music? Because the intricacy of your writing ability, like I really want to highlight you as a writer, right? Like I just don't want to talk about you as a beautiful woman and you got all these talents and this that, but like we have plenty of room to talk about that. But I really want to talk about you as a writer. What inspired your writing? What things did you used to read as a young girl, or what people inspired you to be able to come up with the patterns that you write in? Because it's extremely unique.
It's because I pay attention a lot. I pay attention to regular, like on a daily basis. Like I'm sitting here, like I sell these, but just let me tap into this real quick.
Hold on, put that up. Yeah, no, hold on.
So I sell these. So
Wait,
look.
hold on, wait.
This says,
ladies and gentlemen, we get ready to get an exclusive commercial.
I'm just saying, I pay attention to things, and when I'm so into music that 9 times out of 10, this shit will be in my next rap. Only because I'm seeing it so much. I probably say the oh so low so on my T shit instant like something. You know what I'm saying? Like it come off the top of the head like that. I don't know. And that's just an example because it's corny, but I'm just letting y'all know, like I could be watching TV and it just come out like that. Like in my last rap, I said something about like I control the strings like Geppetto, meaning that I control the shit.
No.
And I don't know who knows who Geppetto is, but Geppetto is the man who did Pinocchio. He's the man. But that came from, I was watching TV one day and I see him come on TV. So by the time I went in the booth, it came out the top of my head like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just because I pay attention to a lot of shit. And like I said, I watch sports, so that's where the Giannis thing came from. And I'm in the pocket quarterback options. That's where all this shit came from because I watch sports. But sometimes in the booth, it just be feeling like it. To me, honestly, it just be what the beat bring out of me too.
No,
And
wait.
if I'm
No,
mad, if I'm sad, whatever.
no, wait. I hate to I apologize. I don't use the word hate or ugly, so I apologize. But
You good?
it's not just that. Like, not only do you have the definition and the situations with what you're referencing, but you use it with such tasteful sarcasm.
I'm already sarcastic.
Oh, no.
As a
But it's
person,
so
I'm
tasteful.
sarcastic.
It's so tasteful. You have a taste. It's very refreshing as a writer and as a I don't want to call myself a music historian, but I am. I study music. That's what I know. Like, it's so crafty and tasteful. Then you talk your shit.
Mm-hmm.
So for me to hear you talk shit, it's like, oh yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead.
I mean, I'm a great
because
shit
I heard
talker.
what you said.
I'm a great shit talker because I used to have to argue with my cousins all the time growing up. So like, I talk shit anyway. So the shit talking
But
part
your
is like
music
easy, but
gives you the platform that nobody can deny why you're saying what you're saying. Is my point. I just I get excited. Like, I'll play that shit right now and cut this whole interview off. And I'll play this good. I'll cut this whole shit off and play that shit and rock the fuck out because go ahead.
I'm the kind of artist where people can ask me about what I said and I can explain it.
Right.
Because I ain't just in that mumble rapping or just making up shit. Like, I be saying shit. I be like, it'll come to my head and I be like, oh no, because I do this like this and he did this, so I can say it like this. This is how I think when I'm in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
I think like that. So
Assassin. That look like Ice-T. That's that. You got Ice-T over there?
yeah.
See, I know what I'm talking about.
It's my shit. I need to quit drinking that shit, but it's my shit.
So back to the beginnings and the origins of Tiny, which you explained. What were the musicians that you said? Did you ever play anything? What was how was your introduction to get into the music? And how your words
when I
came
was younger, I just used to be in love with Tupac. I used to be in love with Tupac. So a lot of like I just feel like it's just some artists you just feel like I'm supposed to know them. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I'm supposed to know him. Like, this is how I felt when I was young. But him, of course, you know, it's a lot of artists I can keep naming. But Lil' Kim, it wasn't what Kim was saying. It was how Kim was saying it to me.
Right.
Like, I might not have been into what exactly she was doing, but I didn't care. It was more like how this bitch coming off is like, yeah, hard. I feel that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
came up hard. That first album was crazy.
Yeah, I just felt that. You know what I'm saying? Like how she did it. Like, and I think like that's always been in me too. Like, it's not. Sometimes it's like not what you say is how you say it.
Right.
And it's that just goes with life in itself. But like a lot of people, I don't believe them when they rap. So I don't listen to a lot of people because I don't believe them. But when you talking, I mean, when you rapping and when you saying stuff, you believe me. Like, 9 times out of 10, I can tell you where it came from.
Right.
But definitely, no matter what it's talking about, no matter if I'm talking about work, no matter if I'm talking about guns, no matter if I'm talking about I will smack a bitch, or no matter if I'm saying that, it don't matter what I'm saying. I can tell you about it. But a lot of people I don't listen to, and they cool, you know, they rap, that's their thing, but I don't believe them.
Right.
Like for example, if a nigga hop out of fucking a BMW and he walk on the block and he got on some fucking which I used to call them things, penny loafers, and he come on the block and stand next to y'all can be like, what the fuck is you doing? and he started talking gangster, you gonna be like, nah, we ain't doing that. It just be like, you don't believe certain people, you know what I'm saying? But if a nigga be like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, he come out there looking like the block, you might believe that, oh yeah, he probably done did. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right. Not unless the nigga been locked up for like 10 years and the nigga came out with that shit. Like,
true.
My nigga, yeah, we ain't on that no more. That's the only thing.
But
That's the only pass.
we ain't on it no more. We ain't on that.
That's the only pass you get.
Right.
But before we, I don't want to keep you. I don't want to keep you, but I want to make sure that people know who you are, because it gets lost in translation.
Mm-hmm.
Talk your shit. I want, if there's been a misconception about you, if there's been things that you feel like people didn't know and that need to know and that were supposed to know, I can say some things and I'll say it for you if you don't want to say it. But like, you as an artist who's actually really been fucking working, not just talking shit, not just trying to be cute, not just trying to do this, that, and the third. Like, you live, breathe, do this music shit and been doing it. But a lot of people missed the beginning of the legend. So if there's some things or misconceptions that have happened for you or to you, and as speaking, I don't want to make you a voice for female artists, because I don't think that's fair, right? But if you want to touch on that, the floor is yours, because I feel like your career has been such underrated conversation that needs to happen.
I mean, that's a long conversation.
I know, because that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. This is a real legend.
But you know what? At the end of the day, like, life get in the way. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you're doing stuff, and that's all I say. I really don't, like, I don't want to say it like that, but I really don't care to, like, confirm that with people, because sometimes when you try to confirm, it still don't matter. People still got their own opinion about you anyway. So it's like I said, life get in the way of some things. And in the past, I wasn't consistent. To me, I wasn't, only because of personal and life situations. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a lot of people died on me. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff happened. So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Just life got in the way. It is what it is. But I stayed 10 toes down, and I'm still doing it. And some people try to figure out why I'm still doing it. And when people be trying to figure out why I'm still doing it, I ask them why the fuck they still doing what they doing. You can't ask me why I'm still rapping when your ass is still working. It's the same shit. You working, I'm rapping. My rap is my work. I get paid for that shit. So that's why. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no stopping my dreams because people don't got them. You feel me? I wouldn't tell. How would you feel if somebody told you to stop your dreams? Would you? You know what I'm saying? If that's what you really love to do, that's what you really love to do. That's like telling somebody don't eat no more. They like, what? I gotta eat. That's how I feel about rap.
Right.
You can't tell me not to rap, because I'm gonna rap.
and she's great at it. And I ain't saying that. I'm a student of music. Go back and listen to her rhyme patterns. You don't even have to listen to her words.
They don't do that though. Like you said earlier, they be looking at me. They don't be listening to me rap. They be looking at me. And if they listen and pay attention, instead of, you know what I'm saying,
wiping their ass left to right. It's like when you rap, for me, you don't take this the wrong way, but take this the right way. As an MC, because I consider you an MC. You take motherfuckers like this and do this. You motherfucker this, you motherfucker this, and I said to that motherfucker this, and you know what I'm gonna do. And then you get some more sexy, and then you'll pick their ass right back up. And your style, I love that shit, man.
Thank you.
I love it. I get tickled every time I see it because I know she's serious, but then they
Right.
don't know that I know the sweet side too. Like she's a sweetheart for real.
Yeah.
So for any ladies and any women that are listening in who are inspiring artists or who are veterans or whatever their thing is, give them some insight on how to dodge these niggas who trying to fuck and how to be a professional and how not to get trapped up in the game to the point to where to chase your dream and not have it marginalized by being in a business that's controlled by mostly male
Yeah, I've been
dominant.
doing that for so long. I've been dodging and I've been doing, because if I wasn't dodging and not doing that, I would be on by now. Just remember that.
Talk about say that one more
I
time.
could have
Wait,
been on.
y'all. Wait, Tiny. That's the quote right there.
For
Say it
real.
one more time, my empress.
I said I've been dodging that and not feeding into that type of shit forever, because if I was fucking, I would have been on.
Now talk
Had
about
plenty
that.
of those situations in my face, and I didn't take them because I don't have to do that to get to where I'm going. What God got for me, He got for me, and I waited, and now it's my turn.
But what I want you to elaborate on, and we're not on the name calling bullshit, right? But what my point is, the magnitude of the people that you're talking about. Not just like, oh yeah, if I do this, yeah, you're gonna put me on this record or whatever. Like you talking about moving shakers, real player. Like, yeah, if you would have did that, you'd have had the hit record for real. Like not just like this the homie who got the club in Raleigh or Greensboro or
The
Atlanta.
direct connect.
Nah, this is it.
Yeah.
Talk about that. And the
Yeah.
discipline that you had.
I mean, it ain't really nothing to talk about. It's just that it was presented a couple times and I didn't take it because that's not what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't last long. The quicker you get it, the faster you lose it. The longer it takes, the longer it lasts. So I waited.
And how does that, as a female, making that keep going on that, because these women need to hear this. What you're saying.
I mean, I just feel like to each his own. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here trying to make nobody do what I did. You know what I'm saying? Because some people feel like it took me a while. I feel like it's perfect timing. You know what I'm saying? Some people don't know that Nikki, it took her 8-9 years to get on. She was rapping that long. But they don't see that because they're not right there with her. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what was going on either. So to me, I'm not even that. I'm almost at that 10 mark. I'm not, but I'm almost there. But to me, it's just timing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to me, personally, I appreciate the things that I went through to get to where I'm at now, because you can't learn nothing if you don't go through nothing. You know what I'm saying? So to other females, you know, I can't speak on what they might do. You know, they might not have that patience that I got. You know what I'm saying? They might not want to wait that long. You know what I'm saying?
How did you get that mind frame though? What made you know what your worth was? Is my question. So that people that are following this know how to find their worth and not to marginalize it. Because I think you've done
I
a
don't know. This
phenomenal
ain't nothing that
job.
was taught to me. This is just something that's just in me. It got to be in you, not on you. I don't know. I do that with regular life. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. It's just in me. It ain't on me. So you just gotta know. Some people, it take a long time for them to have to go through certain things or whatever the case may be. I've been through certain things, but I also seen a lot that made me be like, I ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going through that. So to me, it's just in me. But I would just say to people, like, just be patient and pray about it and keep working. Don't stop. Consistency is key, and don't give up, and don't let nobody trick you off the streets. That's it.
Right.
Don't let nobody trick you out your spot, bro. For real.
Because like when she says this, like for me here, it means something different. For y'all, I hope it means just as phenomenal as it is for me. Because witnessing and seeing you move and grow and just continue to blossom into such a phenomenal person is just such a pleasure to watch, and to see you're not even at your pinnacle of your artistry, like you right in your sweet spot, and to see it and hear it. I mean, I love it. Like, I just get excited. I be sitting back like, man, y'all know my people. I've been hearing this shit. You know what I'm saying? Damn, she froze up. Yo, Tiny, you still with me? Did it freeze up, y'all? Did it freeze up? Yeah, should be right back. In the meantime, between time, we're gonna keep this Tiny Montana shit going on. It's getting close to that time to let her go too, but we're gonna get right back into this Tiny Montana the last little piece of this part 2, so that she can tell us everything that y'all can check for. You ready? You ready? Yeah. Coach Stu, what up? What up, Coach Stu? What up?
Okay. This phone is tripping.
No problem.
But yeah, we go, because my phone tripping, we're gonna wrap it up.
That's what I want to do.
We ain't gonna take too much time on this. I gotta give me a new phone, but yeah.
I want to give you the floor, and I want you to be able to tell your friends, shout your friends out who's still coming in here. They're still coming in. Let them know what you have currently, how they can check and see all your hard work over the quarantine shit, and know what to check for you for all your shit and your new show.
I'm dropping shit every week, every other week. You never know what I'm gonna do, but YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Tiny Montana, you know, brown skin girl with a big butt, real cute, whatever, blonde hair, whatever. That's me. You know, not the Mexican nigga that pop up, but Carolina Trap Queen is the latest tape that I dropped. About to drop a new single coming soon. I can't tell y'all when. And when they open up outside, Apple Chill, we in the building this year. And I got like 6 more shows, but I don't have the locations and all of that yet. You know what I'm saying? Just know that it's coming, and we in the building that we lit. And I should have, like, you know, a couple more announcements coming up in a couple months. So just stay tuned and follow me. If you're not following me, follow me. Okay?
Right now, not now, but right now. And before you go, if I can keep you for 2 minutes, can you relive this experience for me? And then I'm going to let you go. Because what I want people to know is how much, when I say veteran, I mean experience. When I say experience, I mean professional. When I say professional, that means pay this woman to come and rock your motherfucking show. She's so multifaceted and talented that if you don't check her resume, you're going to miss it. And you're going to wish that you caught her while the numbers was low. Get that burst now.
Talk your shit.
Y'all better get that burst now. Because she only won. It's only one time around there. I ain't going to talk. I done said it. I've been saying it. You know me, baby. You know we've been doing this shit. Listen, you're my friend, so I want to get your opinion on just this small piece of information.
Okay. Oh my God, turn that off. This is a bike show, like, what was that, about 4 years ago, 5 years ago? No, it was like 5 or 6 years ago. Because that was when Baby Jesus just started rapping.
I couldn't hear you, baby. I'm sorry. What'd you say?
No, I was saying that had to be like 5-something years ago, because that was when John had just started rapping. Well, he had just started, but he was rapping.
I'm going to let you finish talking your shit. Hold up. Let's go. Y'all better watch my friend.
Oh my God. And that was then. Dang, I'm going way crazy now.
Look at my friend going crazy. More of the story is she been rocking crap like this. That ain't 20 people.
No,
That's
that's a lot
500,
of people out there.
1,000, 1,500, 2,000 people. Like, she been doing this. Like, I don't want y'all to not. I want y'all to make sure. Mama, I want to give you your flowers. Like, we got to do this right again when we get out of this shit. But I want to make sure that people know. Like, I went back and watched a lot of footage. I was like, yo. I remember you performing at Twin and them spot on Wilkinson Boulevard. Fuck, man. Shit, it's like going by 485. They had the little bar on the side. Twin and them. We'll talk about this shit later.
I don't
But
even
like,
know, man. I performed so many places.
so many places.
Yo, like, I don't remember
So
this.
many. You were the female on the bill. And I don't want people ever to forget that. Like, you already done it. Like, it's time for us to get behind you and put you where you're supposed to be for our support. That's how I personally feel about it. Because of your work ethic.
It's coming.
You know, ain't just no fan shit, ain't just you my friend and all that shit, but no, like going back to your actual work ethic, like going back and looking at who was on the show cards at them times. Who was the girl they calling to do the outside joint saying Rockingham? What was you at? Rockingham? What Rockingham, the outside
You talking about Apple Chill?
The Apple Chill joint.
It's about 2 or 3 girls, but yeah.
How many times you done that? And who and
I only did it once. I did it last year, was my first time doing it, but we're doing it again this year too. So.
And before you go, talk your shit on who you shared stages with and where to find them, and I'm gonna let you go. Talk your shit who you been on songs and stages with.
I've been on stages with. I've been opening up for so many people.
Run them names down. Run them down because they don't know. They don't know who they listening to.
Oh my
Respect
God.
the Carolina Trap Queen. She just ain't the Carolina. She been doing this. I'm sorry. I'm passionate about my friend. Go ahead.
I've opened for Lucci, Gotti, Jeezy, T.I. before. I've opened for that girl Kaya, My Neck, My Back. I've opened for that was so long ago. Damn, Pastor Troy. Fuck. I'm starting like back then. I'm talking about
Keep
way
going.
back then. I don't even remember everybody, but of course the Baby Stunner, all them. Jesus Christ, I don't remember everybody. It's just so many people. So it's been a lot of people.
You see when a queen talks, you see how a queen talks? The queen says it's, I don't know, she's so classy. She says, I don't know, I'll name a few names.
It's just so many people, you know.
So many people. And I love you all.
Yeah, I can't wait to open for many, many, many more.
Ladies and gentlemen, I will not hold this young, phenomenally talented, great friend of ours, and ambassador for music, ambassador for life. And we're going to have a conversation with her about other things that happen a little bit later. We're going to keep it on the promo shit. Love you, mama. This is the one and only. I am Tiny Montana. Tell them where the fuck to find you at and what the fuck is dropping right now.
I mean, follow me on Instagram. Y'all already on here, but tell your friends to holler at me. Like I said, YouTube, Tiny Montana, Facebook, Tiny Montana, Twitter, Tiny Montana. Everything Tiny Montana. Because I am that bitch.
Eat the spoon with it. What'd you say with the spoon? What they be doing with the spoon?
What? I thought you talking about the Wong Talk, because everybody be tripping out that Wong Talk part. Listen, I don't know why I said that. I just was sitting there. I mean, how do you eat wontons? I don't know. Wonton.
Listen, this woman, she's always going to be the topic of conversation with how she says it and the way she delivers it. This female, not a woman artist.
Got that little girl sitting there every now and then, you know.
This is a music artist. Let's share them other fucking titles. We'll do that for the search engine shit. Shit knocked a lot of y'all niggas. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna leave it alone. Let me stop talking because a lot of y'all niggas ain't built to handle what my queen can do. I don't want to try nobody, but like bar for bar, y'all better check out Rough Fucking resume. She been doing it. I love you, babe. I love you. Thank you so much, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, go follow it. I'll post it on YouTube after we get off.
Okay.
Please follow right now the one and only.
Bye, y'all.
Love you, mama.
Thank you.
Hell yeah. Yeah, for my people, man. Yeah, for my people. Thank y'all so much for checking in, man. I'm about to get out of here. We about to bring back the artists and stand the time. Thank y'all so much for checking in. Thank you so much for checking in, man. Tiny Montana, you know, that's my friend, that's my buddy. Follow my peoples, a superstar artist. It's not going to be long. Y'all going to remember this conversation, and y'all going to remember the things and situations and good times that y'all have experienced with her as she continues to take off, man. Tiny Montana, y'all. Good People's Radio. Check in 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thank everybody for checking in, y'all. We gone.